Hi, welcome to the Imagine a Life podcast. I'm Frances LaCuesta and I'm your host. Today I am going to read to you my latest post, and this is entitled Finding Freedom Within: The Art of Rooting on Yoga and Other Spiritual Practices. And this is in celebration of the Independence Day in the US, and it's my own take on what freedom means for me. So here it goes. You do not need to seek freedom in a different land, for it exists within your body, heart, mind, and soul. Light on Life, BKS Iyengar. The first time I encountered the term rooting was from my former boss when I was still a writer for her now defunct magazine. During one of our lunchtime chats about life, she casually asked, "Shouldn't you be rooting by now?" Her question puzzled me, and I hesitated before responding. Did she mean settling down, getting married, and starting a family? Or was she referring to my uncertain career path? At 27, despite being in a relationship, I had just embarked on graduate school after 8 years of college. To my boss, it seemed like I was a lost soul searching for direction. As I moved on from that job and left behind my writing career, the concept of rooting continued to haunt me. It surfaced during pivotal moments and decisions in my life, becoming a recurring topic of discussion with my best friend, who was grappling with similar uncertainties. Over the years, we revisited this question, hoping to unravel the enigma that surrounds it. So, what does rooting really mean? Initially, I interpreted it as putting down literal roots in one place, settling down and choosing a permanent home. It seemed synonymous with starting a family, achieving financial stability, and conforming to societal expectations. According to the dictionary, rooting means to establish deeply and firmly. In my quest for clarity, a revelation struck me one day while listening to Marianne Williamson's audiobook, Tears to Triumph. She said, and I quote, "A house falls when its foundation is rotten." This resonated with a passage from BKS Iyengar's book, The Tree of Yoga, where he likened the 8 limbs of yoga to the steps that support the practice. The first step, or the first limb, is yama. He described it as the tree's roots, emphasizing that mastering these foundational principles strengthens one's journey. It dawned on me that the body is akin to a house. If its foundation weakens, it will collapse. For years, my yoga teacher painstakingly taught us how to stand firmly in Tadasana, or the basic standing yoga pose. We would stand firm and straight, spreading our toes without looking at them. This requires much awareness and a deeper level of concentration. I wasn't imagining myself as a tree or a mountain. I become one. I'm strong, steadfast, and unshakable when I'm in the pose. This might look simple to an observer, but it can take years for a practitioner to perfect, even if the goal is not to achieve perfection. It takes a lot of concentration, discipline, and self-awareness. I realized years later that rooting isn't about staying in one place, earning a steady income, or starting a family. It's about cultivating a strong inner foundation. No matter how impressive the outward appearance, stability is fleeting without deep inner roots. In my case, I'm building this foundation through yoga, prayer, and meditation, practices that ground me deeply. They ensure that my inner house remains steadfast amidst life's storms. Rooting also means reconnecting with your true self. As my best friend eloquently puts it, it's about rediscovering who you are and returning to your authentic path. It's about embracing and accepting yourself fully. You attain a profound sense of freedom when your inner foundation is solid. You are no longer tied to a physical place because you carry your home within, a sanctuary rooted in self-awareness and inner strength. As Jon Kabat-Zinn, founder of mindfulness-based stress reduction, says, wherever you go, there you are. Wherever life takes you, you stand firm, knowing you're anchored in your true essence. Thank you for listening. If you like these articles, head off to francislacuesta.substack.com and click subscribe. Until next time, bye for now.